Hi, my name is Petra Maria, and I am going to talk about superposition theorem, how it works and what it is. And then I'm also going to show you one example of how it can benefit us. So, the superposition theorem actually means that the voltage across or current through an element in a linear circuit is the algebraic sum of the voltages across or the current through that element due to each independent source acting alone. So yeah, from this statement we can say that in a linear bidirectional network containing more than one independent source, the response in any element is the sum of responses obtained due to one source acting at a time, and the other sources being turned off. But what does that mean, turning off a source? So yeah, turning off independent sources actually means that the independent sources are replaced by their internal resistance. That is, we replace every voltage source by 0 volts and every current source by 0 ampere. And for example, on the photo here, we have on the left a voltage source. And if we want to turn it off, we will simply short circuit this voltage source. And if we have the current source, like we have on the right, and we want to turn that off, then we will open circuit this current source. Okay, so this is a lot of information, and I think the best way to understand it is to do an example, which we are going to do. Okay, so now I have made up an example that we are going to solve together, and it says use superposition theorem to find the voltage in the circuit here below. Okay, so we are going to divide this example to two parts. First, we are going to turn off the source to the right, as you can see here on the photo. And remember, it becomes an open circuit because it was a current source. And now it's really easy to find V1. We just need to find the current through the 4 ohm resistor. So we get I equals to 6 divided by 8 plus 4, which is 0.5 amperes. And now V1 is equal to I1 multiplied by 4, like you can see on the photo, which is, 2 volts. And so now we have obtained V1, which is the voltage across 4 ohm resistor due to 6 volt source alone. Alright, so then we go to the second part where we do the same thing, but now we turn off the source to the left, which was a voltage source, and therefore it becomes a closed circuit like we have talked about before. And yeah, it's the same going on here. We just calculated the I2 for V2. So I2 is the current that goes through the 4 ohm resistor. And we find I2 by using current division now and say 3 multiplied by 8 divided by 8 plus 4, like you can see. And we get that I2 equals to 2 ampere. Therefore, V2 is easy to find. We just say I2 times 4, and we get 8 volts. And so yeah, the reason why we were calculating V1 and V2 is because the voltage that we were supposed to find in the beginning is actually V1 plus V2. So we have nothing left to do here except calculate, as you can see, 8 plus 2, which is 10 volts. And that is the answer to our original problem. So yes, this was superposition theorem. I hope you liked it and have a good day.